So these are pretty cool. We gave it a good shot today. Just nothing moving. Haven't even seen a deer. Been all over this mountain, backside, this side, and haven't seen anything yet today. So I guess we'll go back and I'll show you guys these things here that I use for coyote hunting. Let's go. Well, I was hoping today we'd get out there and get one of these down, but that didn't work. All right, we're out of the woods. Unfortunately, we just couldn't get on any animals at all. Just nothing, not even a deer. There are so many times I go up there and I see deer almost every time. And yesterday, we just didn't have any luck. So, but actually several people out there have asked me to do some more hunting videos, and well, that was our first attempt to drag all the camera equipment and stuff out there, and unfortunately we couldn't get anything on video that was really worth seeing other than some really, God, it was just a gorgeous day out there, really pretty. So we wanted to do just a quick video on some of the game calls that we use. I have a slew of calls, primarily, especially for predator hunting. A few years back I bought this this ICOtec, and this is a model 300, and I've had this thing out bad weather and rained on and frozen, and it still works. It works very well. It comes with a nice little remote here, and it's got several different calls on there. I'll snap a picture of it so you can see it a little bit better. You get your volume control. You can stop a call at any time, and it works really, really well. This runs on 4 AA batteries, and you've got your on and off switch right here in your control here, so you just simply hit a button, and I won't annoy you with that noise because it'll also drive my dogs crazy, which is kind of funny. But there's a whole bunch of decoys that you can use, and all this does here, there's a little button here hidden in the fuzz, and it just randomly goes off, and then it stops, and then it goes again, then stops, then goes again. But all this does is help keep the focus of a coyote or bobcat or whatever away from you and on this. And I always set these up about 100 yards away from where I'm at. And this call has a range of about 200 to 300 yards, depending on the terrain you're in and if you have anything in your way. But they work pretty well, and they're like, I think they're 70 or 80 bucks right now. I'll throw a link below. And a couple different models of these. They have some with an actual, like a stuffed bunny on the top of this thing, and just different stuff. But the main thing is they keep the animals focused on this and not on you. But I also always carry some sort of this is a varminter tweet, and I always keep one of these either around my neck or in my pocket, because you never know where some of those animals are going to come from, which direction, and you don't know if they're going to catch your scent, and the wind's always shifting and swirling, at least here in the mountains, they constantly. So there's been times where it's been nice, especially if they catch your wind real quick, but they haven't run, but you know they're going to, and I just blow something out of this, and it stops them, at least long enough to take a shot. The other thing I use here is, this is a Johnny Stewart dog howler, and this works really good, but I've also called in bears with this, and it works really good for bears. Funny story on that one, maybe someday I'll tell it, but it's, we actually had a bear charge us, me and my best friend Matt, had a bear charge us with, using one of these, just, it was a sow with 2 cubs. So I'm sure she was just trying to find a quick meal, but she didn't know we were there. Anyways, so that's kind of just the simple stuff that I use. It's you know, there's other ones out there, the Fox Pros and all that, and you know, there are hundreds more, and they're great stuff too. I don't have anything against them, but for anybody looking to just get into a little bit of predator hunting and didn't want to spend a whole bunch of money, you know, I think I got this at Cabela's for, I don't know, like $6 or $8 or something. These are about 80 bucks, and I think this was between 30 and 40. I don't recall. I've had it for a few years now, and it's also been through the weather, and just bring it home and let it dry out, and it gets all nice and fuzzy again. So I'll throw some links below if you guys want to check them out. Before we run, I got another video coming up, and it is talking about this Athlon Cronus here. Now I haven't mounted this because I decided that I don't like the color. They make this in black, so I'm going to get one of these in black. So USA Optics, USAoptics.net sent me one of these, sent me this one here, and it is a phenomenal looking scope. I love the turrets, but anyways, we'll get into that in a completely separate video. Just want to give you guys a heads up. With any luck, we'll have that out today also. So, until next time, we'll see you soon.